The Timurid Empire stands as a testament to the confluence of military prowess, cultural refinement, and imperial grandeur in medieval Central Asia. Emerging from the crucible of conquest and ambition, the Timurid dynasty, founded by the formidable Timur, Tamerlane, left an indelible mark on the lands stretching from Anatolia to the Indian subcontinent. This essay delves into the multifaceted legacy of the Timurid Empire, exploring its historical significance, cultural contributions, and enduring influence. At its zenith in the late 14th and early 15th centuries, the Timurid Empire encompassed vast territories, spanning from modern-day Turkey and Iran to Afghanistan and Uzbekistan. Established by Timur in the aftermath of the Mongol invasions, the empire became a crucible of Persianate culture, blending Turkic, Persian, and Central Asian traditions into a rich tapestry of artistic, architectural, and intellectual achievements. Timur's military campaigns not only reshaped the geopolitical landscape of Central Asia but also reverberated across Eurasia. His conquests forged alliances, toppled empires, and established a new era of Central Asian dominance. More than mere conquerors, the Timurids cultivated a sophisticated court culture that patronized scholars, poets, and artisans, elevating the region as a center of learning and creativity. Timur, known as Tamerlane in the West, rose from humble beginnings in the late 14th century to become one of history's most formidable conquerors. Born into the Barlas tribe in present-day Uzbekistan, Timur endured a childhood marked by the tumultuous aftermath of the Mongol invasions. Despite these challenges, he quickly distinguished himself as a skilled military tactician and charismatic leader. Timur's early campaigns focused on consolidating power in Transoxiana, challenging neighboring warlords and tribes. His victories over rivals such as Toktamish Khan of the Golden Horde and Emir Hussein of the Jalayirids solidified his authority in the region and laid the foundation for his ambitious imperial aspirations. In 1370, Timur formally established the Timurid dynasty after assuming control of Samarkand. His conquests expanded rapidly, encompassing Persia, Mesopotamia, and parts of Anatolia. Timur's strategic alliances, military prowess, and adept diplomacy enabled him to wield unprecedented influence over vast territories, creating an empire that rivaled the Mongol and Ottoman domains of his time. The Timurid Empire reached its zenith under Timur's leadership, reaching from the Mediterranean to the borders of China and from the Caucasus to the Indian subcontinent. This expansion not only secured Timur's reputation as a formidable warrior but also as a patron of culture and architecture. Timur's military campaigns were characterized by their audacity, complexity, and ruthless efficiency. He employed a blend of cavalry tactics, siege warfare, and psychological warfare to overwhelm opponents. Timur's use of psychological tactics, such as the construction of intimidating pyramids of skulls from defeated foes, served to demoralize enemies and deter resistance. Moreover, Timur's leadership extended beyond military conquests. He implemented administrative reforms and centralized governance structures that sustained the empire's vast expanse. His ability to balance military aggression with cultural patronage contributed to the Timurid Empire's enduring legacy as a center of Islamic art, architecture, and intellectual exchange. The Timurid Empire was characterized by a centralized political structure that balanced imperial authority with regional autonomy. At its core, power emanated from Timur himself, who ruled as a charismatic autocrat. Timur's authority was bolstered by a network of loyal princes, governors, and military commanders who administered various provinces and territories under his suzerainty. The empire was divided into administrative units known as ulus, each governed by a beg, noble, or mirza, prince, appointed by Timur. These governors were tasked with maintaining order, collecting taxes, and upholding Timurid laws within their respective domains. The capital, Samarkand, served as the political and cultural heart of the empire, showcasing Timur's grandeur through monumental architecture and opulent court ceremonies. Under Timur's rule, the Timurid Empire witnessed significant administrative reforms aimed at consolidating imperial control and ensuring efficient governance. Timur standardized taxation systems, established bureaucratic offices to oversee fiscal affairs, and promoted meritocracy by appointing capable administrators regardless of their ethnic or tribal backgrounds. Furthermore, Timur implemented a legal code based on Islamic principles, which regulated matters of justice, property rights, and public conduct throughout the empire. This legal framework, known as the Qanun-e-Timuri, provided a basis for resolving disputes and maintaining social order within a diverse and multi-ethnic realm. Timur delegated considerable authority to his sons, grandsons, and trusted princes, who governed provinces and military commands on his behalf. These Timurid princes played pivotal roles in expanding and defending the empire's borders, often leading military campaigns against external threats or internal rebellions. Regional governors, appointed based on their loyalty and administrative capabilities, managed local affairs and reported directly to Timur or his designated representatives. While these governors enjoyed relative autonomy in day-to-day administration, their allegiance to Timur was paramount, ensuring centralized control over the vast and diverse territories comprising the Timurid Empire. The Timurid Empire was renowned for its vibrant cultural patronage, which flourished under the auspices of Timur and his successors. Timur himself was not only a conqueror but also a passionate patron of the arts, fostering an environment where scholars, poets, artists, and architects thrived. The court at Samarkand became a hub of intellectual exchange and artistic innovation, attracting talent from across the Islamic world. Timur and his descendants commissioned lavish architectural projects, including mosques, mausoleums, and palaces, characterized by intricate tilework, geometric patterns, and soaring domes. These structures not only served as symbols of Timurid grandeur but also as centers of religious devotion and cultural expression. Under Timurid rule, Persian culture experienced a renaissance, blending indigenous traditions with influences from Arab, Turkic, and Central Asian civilizations. Persian literature flourished, with poets such as Jami, Hafiz, and Nizami composing enduring works that reflected the ethos of their time. The Timurid court patronized manuscript production, resulting in illuminated manuscripts adorned with miniature paintings and calligraphy that exemplified the era's artistic sophistication. In addition to literature, Timurid rulers supported scholars and theologians who contributed to advancements in astronomy, mathematics, and medicine. This intellectual revival not only preserved and expanded upon ancient knowledge but also laid the groundwork for subsequent scientific achievements in the Islamic world. Timurid cultural policies had a profound and lasting impact on the regions under their sway. By promoting Persian as the literary language of choice and encouraging the dissemination of Islamic teachings, Timurid rulers fostered a sense of cultural unity among diverse ethnic and linguistic groups. This cultural cohesion facilitated trade, diplomacy, and scholarly exchange across Eurasia, contributing to the region's economic prosperity and intellectual dynamism. Moreover, Timurid cultural achievements exerted a significant influence on subsequent Islamic civilizations, influencing artistic styles, architectural techniques, and literary themes for centuries to come. The Timurid legacy remains palpable in the art, literature, and architecture of modern-day Central Asia and Iran, underscoring the enduring impact of their cultural patronage and intellectual fervor. Timur's military campaigns were characterized by their audacity, scope, and strategic brilliance, extending the Timurid Empire's influence across vast swaths of Central Asia, Persia, and beyond. Beginning with his conquests in Transoxiana and Khorasan, Timur swiftly expanded his dominion through a series of decisive victories over rival Turkic and Mongol warlords. His campaigns were marked by relentless offensives against powerful adversaries, including the Ottoman Empire, Mamluk Sultanate of Egypt, and Delhi Sultanate in India. These military expeditions were not only aimed at territorial expansion but also at consolidating Timur's authority and prestige as a preeminent ruler in the Islamic world. Timur's conquests encompassed some of the most illustrious cities and regions of the medieval world. From the sacking of Delhi in 1398, where his forces famously plundered the city and erected pyramids of skulls, to the capture of Baghdad and Damascus, Timur's armies left an indelible mark on the geopolitical map of Eurasia. Samarkand, his capital, became a center of imperial splendor and cultural exchange, reflecting the empire's military triumphs and administrative prowess. The Timurid Empire's territorial expansion extended from Anatolia in the west to northern India in the east, encompassing Persia, Mesopotamia, and the Caucasus. Timur's conquests reshaped regional power dynamics, fostering alliances and rivalries that reverberated throughout the Islamic world and beyond. Timur's military successes were rooted in a combination of strategic acumen, disciplined cavalry formations, and psychological warfare tactics. He utilized mobile cavalry units known as tumen to execute lightning-fast maneuvers and surprise attacks, exploiting enemy vulnerabilities and disrupting their defensive lines. Moreover, Timur employed siege warfare techniques, such as the use of siege engines and psychological intimidation, to compel surrender and secure fortified cities. His strategic brilliance lay in adapting tactics to terrain and exploiting enemy weaknesses, demonstrating a keen understanding of military logistics and battlefield psychology. The legacy of Timurid military tactics endured beyond Timur's lifetime, influencing subsequent military commanders in the Islamic world and beyond. His campaigns left a lasting imprint on the art of war, contributing to the development of military strategy and tactics in subsequent centuries. The Timurid Empire is renowned for its architectural splendor, exemplified by the construction of magnificent mosques, mausoleums, and palaces that adorned the imperial cities under Timur's rule. Timur and his descendants commissioned architectural marvels that blended Central Asian, Persian, and Islamic architectural styles, creating a distinctive Timurid aesthetic characterized by intricate tilework, geometric patterns, and monumental scale. Prominent examples include the Bibi Khanim Mosque in Samarkand, commissioned by Timur after his victorious campaign in India, which features a colossal portal and grand courtyard adorned with azure tiles. The Gur-e-Amir Mausoleum, also in Samarkand, serves as Timur's final resting place and showcases a majestic turquoise dome that became a hallmark of Timurid architecture. Additionally, Timurid palaces, such as the Aksaray Palace in Shahrasabz, exemplify the empire's opulence and architectural innovation, featuring ornate facades, sprawling gardens, and intricate interior decorations that reflected Timurid grandeur and courtly life. In addition to monumental architecture, the Timurid Empire made significant contributions to the arts of manuscript illumination, miniature painting, and calligraphy. Timurid courts patronized talented artists and calligraphers who produced illuminated manuscripts adorned with delicate miniature paintings depicting scenes from literature, history, and courtly life. Miniature painting during the Timurid period reached new heights of refinement and expression, characterized by meticulous detail, vibrant colors, and narrative complexity. Artists such as Behzad and Mirak Naqash created masterpieces that captured the ethos and aesthetics of Timurid cultural patronage, influencing subsequent Persian and Islamic art traditions. Calligraphy, too, flourished under Timurid patronage, with skilled calligraphers producing ornate scripts and inscriptions that adorned mosques, palaces, and manuscripts. Timurid calligraphy became renowned for its elegance and precision, reflecting the empire's reverence for the written word and its role in transmitting Islamic knowledge and cultural heritage. The artistic achievements of the Timurid Empire exerted a profound influence on subsequent Islamic art styles across the Middle East, Central Asia, and South Asia. Timurid architectural motifs, such as the use of geometric patterns, arabesques, and floral designs, became enduring elements of Islamic architectural ornamentation. Likewise, Timurid miniature painting techniques and themes influenced the development of Mughal miniature painting in India, Safavid art in Persia, and Ottoman manuscript illumination in Anatolia. The legacy of Timurid art and architecture underscored the empire's cultural vibrancy and enduring impact on the visual arts within the Islamic world and beyond. The Timurid Empire adopted a policy of religious tolerance that facilitated coexistence among diverse religious communities within its territories. Timur himself, while a devout Muslim, demonstrated pragmatism in matters of governance, allowing religious minorities, including Christians, Jews, and Hindus, to practice their faiths without persecution.
Timur's attitude towards religious diversity was shaped by practical considerations of governance and diplomacy. While he promoted Islam as the state religion and patronized Islamic institutions, he refrained from imposing strict religious orthodoxy on non-Muslim subjects, thereby fostering a climate of religious pluralism and social harmony. Timur maintained close relations with Islamic scholars and theologians, whom he consulted on matters of statecraft and religious jurisprudence. Scholars such as Ibn Arabshah and Sharaf ad-Din Ali Yazdi enjoyed patronage at the Timurid court, where they contributed to the intellectual and religious discourse of the era. Timur's court became a center of theological debate and scholarly exchange, where diverse perspectives on Islamic law and theology were discussed and debated. This intellectual milieu enriched Islamic scholarship and contributed to the propagation of religious knowledge across the Timurid Empire. Under Timurid rule, religious patronage played a crucial role in promoting Islamic learning and piety. Timur and his successors endowed madrasas, Islamic schools, mosques, and Sufi hospices, khanakas, that served as centers of religious education and spiritual guidance. The construction of grand mosques, such as the aforementioned Bibi Khanem Mosque in Samarkand, symbolized Timurid devotion to Islamic architecture and religious practice. Timurid rulers sponsored the compilation and dissemination of Islamic texts, manuscripts, and theological treatises, thereby nurturing a vibrant religious culture that transcended ethnic and linguistic boundaries. Furthermore, Timurid patronage extended to religious minorities, who were allowed to practice their faiths freely and contribute to the cultural and economic life of the empire. This policy of religious tolerance contributed to the stability and prosperity of the Timurid realm, fostering a climate of cultural exchange and intellectual inquiry that left a lasting legacy in the annals of Islamic history. Following Timur's death in 1405, the Timurid Empire faced internal challenges and succession crises that precipitated its gradual decline. Timur's empire was initially divided among his sons and grandsons, each vying for control over strategic regions and cities within the vast Timurid realm. This division led to internal rivalries and conflicts among Timurid princes, weakening the empire's unity and administrative coherence. Succession disputes often resulted in fratricidal conflicts and civil wars, as rival claimants sought to assert their legitimacy and consolidate power. The lack of a clear and stable succession mechanism exacerbated political instability and contributed to the fragmentation of the Timurid Empire in the decades following Timur's death. By the mid-15th century, the Timurid Empire splintered into several successor states, each governed by Timur's descendants or regional governors who declared independence from the central authority in Samarkand. The most notable Timurid successor states included the Timurid Sultanate of Herat under Shah Rukh, the Timurid Sultanate of Samarkand under Ulugh Beg, and the Timurid Sultanate of Persia under Shah Rukh's descendants. These successor states retained cultural and artistic legacies of the Timurid period but operated autonomously, engaging in diplomatic alliances, territorial disputes, and occasional conflicts with neighboring powers. The division of the Timurid Empire marked the end of centralized Timurid rule and ushered in an era of regional fragmentation and shifting alliances in Central Asia and Persia. The decline of the Timurid Empire had profound implications for regional politics and cultural developments. As Timurid successor states asserted their independence, they became entangled in geopolitical rivalries with neighboring empires, such as the Safavids, Ottomans, and Uzbeks. These conflicts reshaped the political map of Central Asia and Persia, leading to the rise of new dynasties and the realignment of regional power dynamics. Culturally, the legacy of Timurid patronage endured in the artistic and intellectual traditions of successor states. While political fragmentation weakened centralized governance, regional centers such as Herat, Samarkand, and Bukhara continued to flourish as hubs of artistic creativity, scholarship, and religious learning. Timurid cultural achievements continued to influence regional art, architecture, and literature, contributing to the cultural vibrancy of post-Timurid societies in Central Asia and Persia.
The Timurid Empire left a profound and enduring legacy in the realms of culture, architecture, and the arts.
Architecturally, the Timurids pioneered a distinctive style that fused Persian, Turkic, and Islamic architectural elements, characterized by monumental structures adorned with intricate tilework, geometric patterns, and majestic domes. Examples include the Bibi Khanim Mosque and the Gur-e-Amir Mausoleum in Samarkand, which continue to inspire awe and admiration for their architectural grandeur. In the realm of art and literature, the Timurid era witnessed a flourishing of Persian literature, miniature painting, and calligraphy. Artists and poets such as Mirza Muhammad Ali, Behzad, and Jami produced works that exemplified the empire's cultural vibrancy and intellectual sophistication. Timurid artistic achievements set a standard for subsequent Islamic civilizations, influencing Mughal, Safavid, and Ottoman artistic traditions in the centuries that followed. The Timurid Empire's cultural and artistic legacy exerted a profound influence on subsequent Islamic dynasties across Central Asia, Persia, and South Asia. The Mughal Empire in India, founded by Babur, a descendant of Timur, adopted and adapted Timurid architectural styles and artistic techniques. Mughal monuments such as the Taj Mahal and Humayun's tomb bear striking similarities to Timurid architectural forms, reflecting a continuity of aesthetic sensibilities across regions and dynasties. In Persia, the Safavid dynasty drew inspiration from Timurid cultural achievements, fostering a revival of Persian literature, art, and architecture that echoed the grandeur of the Timurid era. Safavid rulers patronized artists and scholars who continued the legacy of Timurid cultural patronage, contributing to Persia's cultural renaissance during the 16th and 17th centuries. The memory of the Timurids occupies a prominent place in Central Asian and Persian histories, symbolizing both the heights of imperial glory and the challenges of dynastic succession and fragmentation. Timurid rulers such as Timur, Shah Rukh, and Ula Beg are remembered not only for their military conquests but also for their patronage of art, culture, and learning, which enriched the cultural landscape of their domains. In Central Asia, Timurid architectural monuments continue to serve as symbols of regional identity and cultural pride, attracting tourists and scholars from around the world. In Persian historiography, the Timurid era represents a period of cultural efflorescence and artistic achievement that continues to inspire admiration and scholarly inquiry into the complexities of medieval Persianate civilization. The Timurid Empire stands as a testament to the confluence of military conquest, cultural patronage, and artistic splendor in medieval Central Asia and beyond. Founded by Timur, Tamerlane, in the late 14th century, the empire expanded rapidly, encompassing territories from Anatolia to northern India. Timur's military campaigns reshaped the geopolitical landscape of Eurasia, while his patronage of arts and architecture fostered a cultural renaissance that left an indelible mark on Islamic civilization. The Timurid legacy endures in the architectural marvels of Samarkand, Bukhara, and Herat, where majestic mosques, mausoleums, and palaces continue to evoke the empire's grandeur and cultural sophistication. Timurid artistic achievements, including miniature painting and calligraphy, influenced subsequent Islamic dynasties such as the Mughals and Safavids, shaping the artistic traditions of South Asia and Persia for centuries. Studying the Timurid Empire offers insights into the complexities of medieval Islamic history, political governance, and cultural exchange. The empire's approach to religious tolerance and administrative innovation provides lessons in managing diverse societies and fostering cultural pluralism in contemporary contexts. Moreover, the Timurid era serves as a reminder of the enduring impact of cultural patronage and intellectual exchange in shaping global civilizations. In conclusion, the Timurid Empire's legacy extends beyond its military conquests to encompass a cultural and artistic renaissance that continues to inspire admiration and scholarly inquiry. By examining the empire's achievements and challenges, we gain a deeper understanding of the dynamic forces that shaped Eurasian history and enriched the tapestry of human civilization.